Hey guys, what is up? My name is Landon and welcome to the Jersey Zone. So today I'm continuing my jersey collection series. I'm doing the New Jersey Devils today, which will also be including the Kansas City Scouts and the Colorado Rockies as well, since I do have jerseys for those teams. Now, if you guys haven't seen the first video in this series or the Anaheim Ducks portion of the collection, I recommend you guys go check it out, or at least just the first 4 or 5 minutes of it. But if you guys don't have time or you've already seen it, let's talk about my collection here. So I have one Colorado Rockies jersey, one Kansas City Scout jersey, and two New Jersey Devils jerseys. That's hard to say. And one New Jersey Devils hat as well. So let's not waste any time. Let's get into the collection. Okay, so starting us off, we have the Kansas City Scouts 1975 to 1976 away jersey here. And this jersey is an ugly looking jersey, man. And that's one thing with this jersey here and the Colorado Rockies is I'm not a huge fan of their color palette. I really don't like it a lot. I'm not a fan of the blue and then the yellow and the red. I just don't think it matches very well, especially on a jersey itself. Although one thing that I will say that I kind of like about this jersey, just because it's something different and a little bit unique as well, is it has that red striping in the middle of like that big yellow stripe, and I kind of like that. It's very, very strange. I do also like this logo just because like the material that's used in it, it's very soft and I kind of like that. But other than that, I do think this is a fairly ugly jersey, but I was really, really happy to get it. I found it off of Facebook Marketplace, or Kijiji actually, sorry. I found it off of Kijiji and I got it for $40, which I was like very, very happy to get. I was like, I'm definitely getting this jersey. It is a size large, so it's way too big for me, but like I said, I was just glad to get it because I definitely want these older team jerseys. I really like buying defunct teams. I think it's really cool, and I want to collect as many defunct teams as I possibly can, so I'm glad that I do have this jersey in the collection, even though I'm not really a huge fan of it. But anyways, this is the jersey that I'm going to hang up, so let's do that and move on to the Rockies portion of my collection. Okay, so I replaced the Detroit jersey with the Kansas City Scout jersey, but moving on to the Colorado Rockies here. So we have their 1976 until 1982 away jersey here for them. And once again, this is a jersey that, I'll be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of. Kind of for the same reasons as that Kansas City Scout jersey as well, is just the color pattern. I'm really not a fan of this color palette here. I don't think it works that well. I know it is the color palette of the Colorado state flag as well, but I just really don't think it works, at least not in the jersey itself. Although I do really like this logo a lot. I think the logo is sweet, and I also really like these shoulder patches, just how massive the C is. The C is really, really big, but yeah, other than that, I think the jersey is just not really that great. I really am not a huge fan of it. This one I did also get off of Van City Sports, which I talked about in the past. I've gotten a couple of like my vintage throwback jerseys to defunct teams from that store. I think I got 4 in total from them. I'm trying to remember exactly the ones that I got. I know it was this one and the Minnesota North Stars one as well. I'm trying to remember the other ones that I got. Why can't I remember right now? Hold on. Oh yeah, and I got both of my Seals jerseys from them as well, both the California and the Oakland Seals jerseys from them. But yeah, anyways, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this one, but I am still glad that I have it in the collection because I like collecting defunct teams. But anyways, let's move on to the New Jersey Devil portion of my collection, which I do have 2 jerseys of. Okay, so now we're on to the Devils here, and even though I do have 2 Devils jerseys, they are the exact same jersey. I'll get into the why a little bit later on, but I was planning on bolstering up my Devils collection before I did this video here, but I've been looking online of what jersey that I would actually want from the Devils, and I'll be honest, from the jerseys that I can easily get, I don't really know if there's one that I actually actively want. The only jerseys that I actively want with the Devils is this one here, so the one I already have, but this one is their 2018 to present. I believe they call it just their heritage uniform. So this one here, I really like a lot, and I'm glad that I have it. I would like the reverse retro as well, because I really like that jersey a lot. And I would also like their old heritage uniform as well. I think it was from 2010 until 2017, which is basically just a darker version of this jersey right here. So I really like the New Jersey Devils in green and red and white. I like that a lot, but honestly, with their new colors where it's red and black, I'm not really a huge fan of it. I don't really know why. It's not like I particularly hate their current jerseys. I'm just not really a huge fan of it, and I much prefer like these types of jerseys. But anyways, let's show off these 2 jerseys here. So the first one, it's a Corey Schneider jersey, and then the second one here, it's a Taylor Hall jersey. So why do I have 2 of the same jersey? I'll be honest, it's kind of just because I'm dumb. This one I actually got a while ago. I think I got it like back in 2019 or something like that. I'm pretty sure it was a couple of years ago. It was off some seller on eBay, and I got it for $100, which at the time I was like, hey, that's pretty good. Little do I know, I can now get these jerseys for like $60, so it's really not that good. I could have waited a little bit longer, but still, that's not too big of a deal. And the reason I got the Hall jersey is because the Hall jersey is in a size 42, as you guys can kind of see there, and this one is in a size 46. So The reason I got the size 42 is because at the time it did fit me a little bit better, but in the past recent months, first of all, I put on a little bit of weight, so these don't fit me as well. But second of all, I've kind of liked these just a little bit more. I've preferred the size 46s just a little bit more because it does have the bigger size logo. You can kind of tell. Let's see if we can kind of compare it here. They're pretty close, but this one does have a little bit smaller of a logo. It's not like a big deal, and it looks fine on the jersey itself, but I do still prefer like the bigger jerseys, and the length difference isn't that much different. Like, they're pretty close to the same size in length, at least in my opinion, so I really don't mind wearing the 46s over the size 42s. I like the bigger size logos just a little bit better in my opinion, and these ones can get a little bit tight. Like I said, after I put on a little weight as well, they can definitely get a little tight, so I do prefer the size 46s, and I would like to only have the size 46s in my collection, but I do have quite a bit of size 42s and 44s. It's not really that big of a deal though, because like I said, I can still wear those smaller sizes, but from now on, I'm probably only going to get the size 46s. Anyways, I do have a hat to go with these jerseys, so let's show the hat here. Okay, so here's the hat that goes with the jersey, and it goes pretty well with it. I mean, it's supposed to actually go with their 2014 Stadium Series jerseys. As you guys can see, the Stadium Series on the side of it, and it does say Reebok, so it is actually supposed to go with that 2014 Stadium Series jersey, which is basically just this jersey just in red instead of the white. But honestly, I think it probably goes a little bit better with this jersey here than it does with those red ones. Either way, it goes pretty well with the jerseys, and I do like it a lot. But anyways, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram and my Twitter at the Jersey Zone YT on Instagram and at the Jersey Zone on Twitter. Links are in the description down below. But like I said, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.